Hey, what's good? What's good? Yeah, it's Coach Rashid, and I'm back. Anyway, I want you to check out this video. It's a great interview with one of our top leaders in the Bitcoin space. You definitely want to check it out. Look, without further ado, let's go check it out.
Also, if you're open to it, I'd like to bring on another buddy to talk. If maybe Demetrius is on here or even Bitcoin Rodney, these two guys know the game. They understand this. They vetted this out. They're launching this to their amount of friends. And if you guys are able to talk, what's up, Rodney? You around?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's going on, man? So what do you like about this so far? I mean, you ask all the right questions. I respect you in more than anything. So I'm glad to have you on here tonight to talk about this.
Yes, I've definitely been doing my due diligence as well. Very, very excited about the simplicity of it. Also, me, I ask the hard questions. Um, and they're right now they're in Singapore, which is probably one of the most hardest places in the world to do business because everybody goes to jail in Singapore. So, I mean, if you could do business in Singapore, you can do business anywhere. And I know that they definitely are registered for their licenses and whatnot in Singapore and about to be given the green light. And seeing how well that the average Joe or Joanne can come in here, join up, start earning without even bringing any money in. So when you have a no pay to play operation, meaning that anybody can start without putting a dime in and earn his way up, is pretty exciting to me. So I definitely enjoy the simplicity, the legitimacy that these guys are actually putting forth to have a proper program. It's exciting to me. And again, I'm also going to do as much as I can, try to fly out there and get more information and more data and do everything I can to make things more comfortable for everyone, including myself. But I'm excited about Lee staying up, 48 hours straight and being able to answer questions for myself and everyone else here. Um, and it's also very, very early in the beginning. So anything that's early is pretty exciting to me, especially with, a program like this that has very, very strong legs. So far, I've seen some very, very strong legs with this. It's just the beginning. We have a long way to go, and more to come. And I don't think that anything is perfect at all, myself, any program. Um, and we just have to make sure that we cover our own behinds and don't try to put our kids' mortgage, the kids' tuition and the mortgage in there, in this case something does happen. But I think everybody should learn to do their own due diligence, make their own wise decision, and stay the course.
Right. And another question. So did you spend the night before your birthday literally soaking up knowledge about this all night long?
Yeah. I mean, I stayed up. I mean, it was very, very important to me to get all the information. The birthday did not matter to me.
Right.
Um, just to me, it's another day. But it was definitely my birthday is the day to make sure that this was right enough for me to move forward.
I like it. Yeah.
Then that's the exciting day right there. And I'll be on almost every training Zoom, learning as much as I can. But I mean, it's not that much to learn because it's so simple.
Right.
So, that's what's so exciting about this. Um, and thank you guys. The birthday was August 1st. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
But
Yep.
guys, I think we may have something here. And I think that stay tuned in, keep watching. Again, always do your own due diligence and get excited, for and another good thing is they have a lot more stuff they're bringing to the table as well. So from what I'm hearing, they're going to be able to show proof of AI actually training on August 7th. So make sure you have all your teams on here to watch that as well. That's very, very important. I think they have their own coin coming out too as well. That's very important. So, I mean, it's not like, this is it. These guys are definitely innovative, and innovation is key with these new companies coming out.
I like it. Thank you for bringing that to the table. Anybody have any questions? You can write them in the chat, unmute. But like Rodney said, this is a very simple program. It's very easy to work with. I put in the chat the the Telegram groups. I actually put in the administration, like the admins, Telegram, their handles. So make sure you save all that. So that way, you know, you're talking to the right person, because if you're new to this, you don't understand. If you're not new in Telegram, there's a lot of fake accounts. So
Yep.
only talk to the right people and know you're talking to them, and never send money to anybody on Telegram. If they have pictures of people you think you know, they're probably not them. So talk to the right people, get in the groups, do your due diligence, and I'd love to answer any questions, but I don't really see, you know, any questions going on.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
I think one of the questions that I'm getting a lot of, and I think you might be getting the same question too as well. And I'll bring it up. A lot of individuals are asking me how to get started, meaning that how do they actually get their funds into the system? And I don't know if Lee would like me to talk about, you know, the exchange that can send funds to here easily.
If you
have the commission first.
that dart.cash,
Yeah.
that is the fastest way for you to get crypto, by using Zelle, a bank wire, buying crypto, and you can get it out that same day. I've been using it for over almost 2.5 years. It works super smooth, and it's just a fast way to buy crypto. So I'm going to drop that in the chat as well. But if you're looking to get crypto and you're like, I don't have crypto, dart.cash is the way. Another way I've used is Cash App, but they're so limited. It's not very fun. But dart.cash is what you want to get. So dart, DART.cash.
Yeah, I mean, and the good thing is that if there's ever any issue, I can make one phone call to the front desk and get it pushed through. And if you do it early enough in the morning before 3 o'clock, it could be same day. I mean, it's a very, very, very good service. They're not going anywhere. They've tested the time, very, very strong, tons and tons of liquidity. So again, dart.cash is what I would suggest to everyone here. If Lee says it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I use Trust Wallet personally myself.
Well, this way we can buy it, Lee. This way you buy it. Like right here, if you want to go to your dart.cash account, you click on deposit, and you can Zelle from your United States bank account right to it, or you can wire from your bank account. I don't know if other countries have Zelle, but that's why I said that, but you can wire to it and work this way. So it's very simple. Then you swap it over to the crypto coin you want, if you want Bitcoin or you want USD Tether, and you're off to the races.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I guess working across multiple regions, and the security that sits behind it, some of the, because I can't use crypto.com, for example, in Malaysia. It's just not accepted. And, you know, I went through quite a number of exchanges. But, you know, the one thing I found during my investigations is the security levels that sit behind most of these are very, very good. Because some of them even pick up and track the IMEI, so they know where you are in any part of the world. So, you know, crypto.com, I can't use here, even though I've got an Australian SIM that I can use. It just won't allow me because I'm in another country roaming.
Hey, Rodney, what's the highest limit for Dart on being able to buy? You're muted. You're still mute. Oh, there you are.
They really don't have a limit. I mean, what you could do is they're gonna KYC you, and their KYC is literally 30 seconds. You know what I mean? I've sent, you know, 500,000, 1 million. I've sent it before, 100,000. These are things that I've done myself personally. I've had some of my friends send in 5 million, 10 million. I just give them a call ahead of time, let them know what's going on.
Makes sense. And Rodney,
and never an issue ever.
Good. If you want to ask Lee some questions, since you're on here and he's live on here too, I just sit back and watch. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, sure. One of the questions I got today was, Lee, how can this be legal if we are pooling the money, POOLING?
Yep, I understand. I got that question from you and I saw it this morning. And so, Rodney, before I give you a definitive answer on that, I just need to go back and check what we've done to ensure that it is legal. Okay?
Okay. No problem.
Thank
One
you.
thing I like about this company is that what they don't have the answer for, they want to go find the information and give it to you as soon as they get it. I mean, even me, I don't know all answers to everything. Everybody thinks I know all the answers, but I don't.
If you did, you'd be God.
Exactly.
That's right. I do see a question. Are we going to have enough support when we reach the tens of thousands of people?
Yep, we're bringing the support on board. That's one of the reasons why we built this and put it together with a back end and a front end, because I want the two to be mutually exclusive, but also inclusive as well. But inclusive is internal. So what I wanted is for our back end to have the nice structure for support and admin, and obviously ongoing development, because there are still some teething problems. I think we're about 80% of the way there, plus all the other new stuff that we're bringing on board. But it's highly scalable. So as it grows, then we bring on more people to help support all the questions that will start coming in. And I mean, I can tell you right now, in the last 2 weeks, it's almost quadrupled.
What is the amount of individuals who are actually active in Invisible AI now?
Yep. Right now, I do not have that answer. However, I can tell you the last time I checked, it was just over 1,300. But we're over 3,500 signed in members at the moment. And from my perspective, given we started pretty much from ground zero, to achieve that in less than 2 months is pretty significant, I think.
Yep, I think so too. Rodney, question for you. Is Dart.com available in New York?
Dart.cash is available, yes,
Sorry,
in New York. It is.
Dart.cash.
Yes, Dart.cash. I got a question, Brian. What's the most someone can put into this program?
I don't think there's a limit. Is there a limit, Lee?
No limit.
I haven't had that problem yet, but when I get it, I will let Lee know.
And if you get it, let me know.
Right.
And you can put in any amount. Say somebody wants to put 250, 257, 319, 400. Are those numbers available?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, all of them. And you can even withdraw 257.35, $205.50 or something.
There you go.
I've seen it. The minimum withdrawal is $1.
Got it.
Yeah, 0 fees in, 0 fees out.
And just seeing some messages. I got some side ones. So Dart.cash, drive writing that again. Do we have incentives in place already? I think you started a promo, right, for the most in commissions going on for this week or the next week?
Yeah, we've got a few things that I'm just tidying up as well. We had the 10% promo, which has ended, but we're going to be launching some more promos. I might be advising one on the 7th of August, but I'm still not right there yet, because I haven't agreed the mechanics that are going to sit behind it. We were still running the promo where people do YouTube, put that on and post it and let people know, and we pay them a bonus for that. So that one's still running.
Yeah, I saw that in the group. You guys are giving away like $500 for people commenting on YouTube videos.
Yep.
So pay attention to the Telegram group. You can win money all over the place.
Basically, what we decided, because and again from experience, which I'm sure you guys have seen, most platforms, once they get up and running and people get into it, it's when they realize they've got nowhere to go at the end, and then they start pumping stuff out. And to me, that's a warning sign. So one of the things I wanted to do was put aside a certain pool of funds that we can use essentially is advertising, because that's what we're doing is advertising, but using other people's experience to advertise to other people. So it's only fair that if somebody has had a very good experience and they put it up, that we reward them for the effort of actually doing it.
Yep, I agree. Rodney, is Dart.cash available in Canada? And I wanted to share this too. You can screenshot, you can QR code down here. This is the verification in Singapore. I didn't share that during the Zoom earlier. I did share it for a second, but you can use your QR code from your phone down here right now or on a replay, just to let you know. And another question I get a lot. I'm just giving you the questions that I get because maybe this is what other people are getting. They're like, Brian, those percentages, how can this program sustain? How can this platform sustain?
Yep. So other than obviously generating the revenues that come into the platform, and pretty much the tests that we've done and the averages that we've done are still sustainable from what we've seen. And it's actually getting better, to be honest, with the number of people that have been coming on board and as the amounts grow. Because obviously the more you've got from a money perspective, the more you've got leverage when you're going into the markets as well, and where you can make the different trades. So why are the percentages so lucrative? I guess one of the reasons, just like with banks or any other funds, it depends on the people that put the funds in and when they go out. So we ran some tests and programs and found that 25 working days gave the best opportunity for people to manage what they were doing, also have some comfort that they can get their principal out, which I know you've done now a couple of times and reinvested. But it also gives you the ability to create the models that allow you to track the liquidity the platform offers as well. Because what a lot of the other platforms do is, and I know I've been told this a number of times, they will hold your money for anywhere up to 100 days. I think, was it Hyperverse? Was 600 days. And that's where I think, from what I've seen, companies get into trouble, because they've got this big pool of funds, and then at the end of that period, all of a sudden they get a run from that big pool of funds. It's the same as a bank. I mean, and we've seen it in the US with two big banks that have collapsed in less than 24 hours. If we don't manage the liquidity correctly, then it's not going to benefit anybody. Other than that, obviously myself and the shareholders have put in enough that provides, a back-end liquidity as well.
That's so good to hear that. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that kind of gets me pretty excited.